What boundaries are you going to set in place to protect this foundation? Your foundation determines how your house is built. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pumza Trainee, your financial empowerment and boundary strategist. So, today I want to talk a bit about values and setting boundaries. But I want to give a bit of a life story. So, my mom fell very ill. And after that, I called in our attorney to, come and draft my parents' will. But after that, I spoke to my dad, and my cousins were actually there to witness the will. And I said to them, look, I think it's also good. It would be good if we would write Mama's obituary. Oh, all hell broke loose. My dad started accusing me of wanting to kill his wife. You want to kill my wife? And then my cousin was also like, qedelela ugogo. Ugogo, usaphila ugogo. Why ufuna ubhala obituary? Obituary into yokugcina. This is her life story. This is her life story. Shouldn't we give her the opportunity to write her life story? Shouldn't we give her the opportunity to write what she wants people to know about her? But it got me thinking. We always want to write our life stories at the end, or we have somebody else writing our life stories for us. When you're gone, your husband, your parents, your wife, your children, whoever it is, your extended family, those are the people that are going to write your obituary. And essentially, that is your life story. But what if you were to write your life story now? You've building your life without a foundation. You've been building your life or living your life without boundaries. And boundaries are like a foundation, because boundaries are essentially your values, your principles. What are you basing your life on? Because if you don't know that, what boundaries are you going to set in place to protect this foundation? Your foundation determines how your house is built. Is it going to go skew? Are you going to get a builder who is going to just build, because they say they can build? Are you going to build? What kind of material are you building with? Are you building with integrity? Are you building with honesty? What are you building with? Because whatever you build with determines the outcome, the quality of life, the quality of the building, and essentially the life that you're going to build inside. Because when hails and storms come, that is going to determine whether this house remains standing or it breaks down. What is your life story? How would you like to be remembered at the end? But also, it doesn't need to be about the end. It's about the present. Right now. What are you basing your life on? Because we cannot set boundaries if we don't have the foundation. Because otherwise, what are you protecting if you don't know what your values are, what your principles are? Hi, if you have been enjoying this episode, I have something that you will love. It is a course that I have created which moves you from guilt-based giving to empowered giving. It is called the Black Tax Full Freedom Framework, and I have left a link below. Let's get back to the episode. The kind of values that I have instilled, let me give an example. In my life, I have decided that I am going to be honest. I'm going to live with integrity. And that means even when nobody is watching and I am there alone, I am going to speak up for myself. If I don't agree with something, I will speak up about it. Right? We were taught that children are seen and not heard. And we grew up with that. But now we end up resenting people for not knowing what we want or how we feel. So I've decided in my life, I'm going to speak up about my needs and my wants, my likes, my dislikes. I have also decided that I am going to save money or treat money like it's sacred. I'm going to build wealth for myself and for my family because that is important to me. Should I get married, my partner and I are going to have conversations about money because that is the one thing that I have seen as a thorn, in many relationships and also in my parents' relationship. I have decided in my life that I'm going to serve Jehovah the way that I have come to understand Him. My parents taught me about God. Now I know Him. I have a relationship with Him. It's no longer about what my parents have taught me or me going to, the church that my parents raised me in. It's about me choosing to serve God in this manner. And in serving Him, I am going to do certain things. I have learned to understand people. Don't just take a person at face value. Get to know why they behave the way that they do. Because most of the time, what has happened to them? Why is this person behaving in this manner? Then when you understand, for me, it's become a thing of, okay, I know who you are. I know how you behave. And I'm choosing either to distance myself from you or, look, I embrace you and let's move forward. So those are the principles and values that I have decided to build around my life. And I choose to lead with a whole lot of love. I am a giver at heart. I give a whole lot, but also I have also learned to give with boundaries, give with limits. So those are the principles that I have chosen to live my life with: love, honesty, integrity, love for God, for my family, and treating money with respect. So, what are your values? What are the principles that you are going to live by? Please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope to see you next time. Till next time, bye.